Thanks for joining us today. I'm Karen.
And I'm Maurice.
In today's segment, we will be discussing the youth of today's lack of knowledge of the world we live in.
Yeah, they're always advocating for exercising your right to vote, but studies show that 62% of persons under the age of 21 wouldn't even consider themselves familiar with the tropical rainforest biome.
To prove this percentage is real and definitely not made up, let's go to Johanna, who is with some millennials now. Take it away, Johanna.
Thanks, guys. I'm here on the mean streets of Tulsa with
Josh Manette.
So tell me, Josh Manette, what do you know about the tropical rainforest biome?
Oh, Johannes, I know two things. That it's a rainy forest.
So you're telling me that you didn't even know that the climate in the tropical rainforest biome is simply defined as hot and wet, and the temperature typically ranges from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius year-round, and on average, tropical rainforests receive 200 to 1,000 centimeters of rainfall, and it rains all year long, and because of the high temperatures and frequent rainfall, the tropical rainforest biome is very humid, averaging from 77 to 88% throughout the year. You didn't even know that, Josh?
No, Johannesburg.
Well, as you can see, this millennial is clearly incompetent and most likely eats Tide Pods. Do you eat Tide Pods?
Well, every day.
Alrighty, next I'm here with Shalane. So tell me, Shalane, what do you know about the soil in the tropical rainforest biome?
It's dirt.
Well, maybe if you didn't live in your parents' basement, you would know that in the wet, warm conditions of the tropical rainforest biome, decomposition occurs rapidly on the forest floor. However, despite the rapid decomposition, the soil in the tropical rainforest biome is awful. Since the plants in the tropical rainforest biome grow so fast, nutrients are absorbed by plants and other producers before they can be absorbed by the soil. So most nutrients are contained within trees and other plants. Nutrients that are absorbed into the soil are often leached out by abundant rainfall, leaving the soil infertile and acidic.
You see, I actually don't live in my parents' basement. I actually have my own business,
Okay,
and I have
thank
all
you.
this-
Next.
Alrighty, now we're talking to Kennedy. So tell me, Kennedy, were you aware that the tropical rainforests are mainly located between 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south, or in other words, between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, and that the elevation ranges from 900 meters to 1,500 meters above sea level? Now back to you guys. Thanks, Johanna, and now to Raina Skies with the weather.
The tropical rainforest biome is located in multiple parts of the earth. As you can see, the tropical rainforest biome, as represented by the green in this map, covers very little surface of the earth, less than 6% to be exact. The tropical rainforest biomes can be found in Central and South America, Western and Central Africa, Western India, the island of Guinea, and Australia. As you might notice, all of these locations are very close to the equator. The terrain in tropical rainforest biomes is typically flat to hilly. There are lots of rivers located in these biomes, which further flatten the terrain by causing erosion. Fascinating, isn't it? It really is. The tropical rainforest biome supports a greater number and variety of animals than any other biome.
It's true. There are 4 main layers of the tropical rainforest biome. At the top is the emergent layer, where trees as tall as 60 meters dominate the skyline. Next is the canopy, which contains deep layers of vegetation that are roughly 6 meters thick. The canopy blocks almost all the wind, rainfall, and sunlight, creating a humid, still, and dark environment below. Canopy plants often encase seeds and fruit, causing many animals to make this layer more than any other layer their home because so much food is available.
Under the canopy is the understory layer, which is even darker, stiller, and more humid. Plants found here are much shorter and have larger leaves. Vines, small trees, ferns, and palms are commonly found in the understory. On the bottom is the forest floor, the darkest layer. Because of the lack of sunlight, water, and infertile soil, it is very difficult for plants to grow here.
That's right. Now we will talk to Jennifer, who is with a special guest, to learn about some specific organisms that can be found in the tropical rainforest biome. I'm here with Lilac Forrester, an environmental conservationist and tropical rainforest expert. So, Lilac, can you tell me more about the Bengal tiger, a top-level consumer?
Oh, I sure can. The Bengal tiger can be found in the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia, in parts of Sundarban regions of India, Nepal, Bangladesh, China, Bhutan, and Myanmar, and they reside in the lowland parts of the rainforest. While the nocturnal Bengal tiger hunts at night, it preys on wild boars, various types of deer, wild oxen, and small monkeys. Because the taiga has a very diverse diet, it helps balance the food web of the ecosystem in which it lives.
That is so fascinating, Lilac. Speaking of herbivores, let's chat about the silvery gibbon. The silvery gibbon can only be found in the tropical rainforest on the island of Java in Indonesia. They reside in the thick foliage of the canopy, and because the silvery gibbon lives here, they don't have any known predators. They primarily eat fruit, but they also eat flowers and young leaves.
In the tropical rainforest biome, survival of the fittest is a common philosophy, especially for producers. The strangler fig is a producer that is very successful when it comes to surviving. Strangler fig seeds sprout from deposits on branches of host trees left by birds or small animals that consumed the fig. A long root is then sent to the ground where the root increases in diameter and successfully competes for water and nutrients in the soil. As it matures, branches and leaves grow upward and create a canopy over the host tree, and it blocks the sunlight. Additional roots are then sent out and wrap around the host tree, forming a massive networks of roots that strangle the host tree and eventually kill it.
That is interesting. Almost as interesting as the decomposers of fungi. In the tropical rainforest, fungi play an important part in their ecosystems by breaking down organic material, creating nutrients that can be reabsorbed by the producers. One specific type of fungi is bracket fungi. Bracket fungi forms on trees and breaks down the tough part of the wood. Although the wood they digest contains a lot of water, bracket fungi alone is unique and doesn't require water in its tough structure.
That is quite interesting. And bracket fungi has a very interesting look as well.
Wow.
You know what else is interesting? Keystone species. There are several keystone species in the tropical rainforest biome, and one of these is the orangutan. The orangutan are largest tree-dwelling animals and reside in the lowland parts of the rainforest. They eat fruit and play a vital role in seed dispersal within their habitats. This behavior helps shape and preserve tropical rainforest. However, orangutans can only be found in the tropical rainforest of the Southeast Asian islands of Borneo and Sumatra. One reason for this is that their habitats are being destroyed by deforestation. In fact, deforestation is a threat to the whole tropical rainforest biome.
Expanding agriculture is one of the main reasons rampant deforestation is occurring. To prevent total destruction of the tropical rainforest biomes around the world, illegal and unsustainable logging needs to be stopped. And irresponsible expansion of agriculture must be managed. Laws that designate protection over the forest areas should be created, and laws that are already created must be enforced.
Organizations have already been working to prevent excessive deforestation, but the issue can only be eliminated if we work together. Save our forests! Back to you guys.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you some breaking news. There has been a new species found in the tropical rainforest biome, the fat, flat lizard. The fat, flat lizard is spherical in shape but can flatten out when it feels threatened. It also has a bark-like exterior so that it can blend into trees. The fat, flat lizard also has sharp claws, allowing it to burrow into trees and stay there for a long time. It can do this due to its spherical shape that allows its stomach to store substantial amounts of food. The food that the fat, flat lizard eats is small insects and fruit when it can find it. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Thank you for joining us on MBC's The Tomorrow Show.
We hope you are well educated about the tropical rainforest biome now.